Hello and a warm welcome to my channel. As you guessed it, today's video is on Steel Authority of India's SAIL. Now, SAIL is a Maharatna PSU government stock, and I had covered the stock even on my first January 2024 Vision 2024. It was one of the top 12 stocks which I had selected for the year. In case you want to go into that, if you missed out on that video, you can go into the description box. The link is there for that one. And also if you can go to my channel in the playlist, you will see the video among several other stock videos which I have covered. Now, SAIL has 5 integrated steel plants and 3 special steel plants in the country. It has a market cap of 63,470 crores with a return of equity of 6.62% and a dividend payout of 23.8. Trailing 12-month PEG ratio is at 0.5 with a Piotrowski score of 5. The government of India, the promoters hold 65% of the equity. FIIs hold 3.18%, which is fairly low compared to it being a Maharatna PSU. They have a domestic institutions 15.86 and the public holds 15.96%. It has a rising net cash flow being seen quarter to quarter and year to year basis in the last 3 years. It has made it into the Benjamin Graham value screener stock also this year now. So without ado, let's go and look at the charts and try to decide what lies ahead for SAIL. Now, before I get into the charts, just a reminder to anyone who wants to learn how to read charts, how to analyze from investing point of view, trading point of view, scalpers point of view. My courses are there online. Along with the courses, I have also covered trading psychology and risk management because analysis is overrated. Mind management discipline is underrated. So to be successful in the market, one needs to be in the zone of very high discipline and solid risk management is required. So extensive video material of that is also available and specialization courses of harmonic trading patterns, how to identify them, how to confirm a reversal in the pattern, and then how to trail them in extend, over 15 patterns are covered, and Ichimoku multi-time frame analysis from all time frame basis. Again, if you are a trader or an investor, how to use the Ichimoku study, absolute detailed package is there. So if you are interested in learning, you want to learn more or you want to start afresh, you can go in the description box and check it out. For those who are new to trading and analysis or new to charts and have no basic idea of how to read charts, there is bonus material of how to understand chart, line charts, bar charts, candlesticks, and Fibonacci also. So do check it out. And if you have any doubts or queries, you can send me an email. And also, once you've done the payment, you can send me the confirmation and I will then send you the videos. Now let's talk about SAIL in charts. And you can see that the quarterly chart, that initial hiccups from 1996 to the 2002-3 era, where it after listing it kept on slipping down, and from there became a recovery. And at that time, in 2000 to 2004, there, if the lot of FII data, FIIs were not so heavily present in the country at that time, but a few of them, particularly Mark Faber, was accumulating SAIL in that 8-year period, from 96 to 2004, and saying that it's a golden gem and one should not miss it. It's too cheap at that time of the era, and then after that, we've seen a fantastic rally right up to the subprime, and then a correction, which actually is a very long one from 2008 to 2020. Yes, there was an era when the steel cycle went through a downtrend. Almost every steel stock, yes, they were performing, but the PSU ones were underperforming at that stage. So technically speaking, we are in a fresh bull trend in terms of time also, as well as price in the case of Steel Authority of India. sale. Now coming back to the charts in terms of price, as per Ichimoku, the future Kumo is slanting bullish up. Everything in equilibrium is fantastically placed. The quarterly charts have a fantastic support around 120 to 100. That's quarterly charts, so three months. So that's where, in case of any correction coming into the stock, we would see smart money, waiting to add, very aggressively on a dip like that. Let's look at what the monthly chart is telling us. Monthly charts also have a nice, decent pullout with a support zone sitting at 120, which matches with the quarterly, and then down a bit more lower towards 90, etc. Good bounce actually on June 4th came from 125, which is very close to the monthly support for the stock. So one can say, yes, the stock did test a major support and bounced from there. Let's look at the weekly charts. Weekly also very similarly placed 135 and then a bit steep down towards 90, in between a good support at 110. Again, here we can see in the weekly, the June 4th election result day saw a retest of the March lows, from where after a good consolidation, the stock rallied. You can see from Feb all the way to March, we had the stock seeing a sideways market, a breakout till end May, and then a pullback right at that level, from where we've seen a healthy bounce back now. Let's look at the daily chart. In the daily chart, the stock is inside an Ichimoku cloud, suggesting a little bit of turmoil in the short-term time frame till it manages to wait its way out. But for now, the support is at 140 and then at 135. Now, before I go into the hourly time frame, let's have a look at what the derivative data is telling us. So for Friday, that is June 14, the future, the stock was up 2.5%, but the open interest change, this is just 1.4% of change in open interest, which is suggesting some short covering in the stock. In the 5-day period, the price change is almost 9% down, but there is no, what do you call, there's 9% down in OI in 5 days, but the price chart 5 days is completely flat, suggesting short covering taking place also on a 5-day period for the stock happening. In the option chain, there is put 140 and 150 put has seen the highest OIs, while 170 call is seeing the maximum OI. The stock in the options is on Friday saw short covering of calls and long unwinding in puts, which is a healthy sign from the option point of view. Now let's have a look at the hourly charts. In the hourly charts, one can see that 145 is where the 150 and then 145 solid support Ichimoku base out here. Only below that we could see some weakness, while the resistance in the hourly charts is at 160 and 57, and then at 160 odd levels out here, where there's small 63 to 65. It's small time frame gap area took place out here. So that's the hourly thing. As long as it's 145 holds, we could see more upside. Now let's try to analyze where the resistance is forming in the higher time frame. So in the daily, the resistance coming in at 160, then at 165. Above that, momentum can get very strong. So 160, 65 on the downside till 145 could be an accumulation zone taking place in the stock, where it could do some time pass. In the weekly time frame, we can see that a lot of candles took place near 170, and but never managed to close above the 170 zone out here, as you can see out here. So that's the big wall we are looking at on the upside, and also the option data also suggesting 170 as a wall for the particular June settlement going on right now, with just 8 trading sessions more left for June. Let's have a look at the monthly charts. Monthly also suggesting next resistance at 195. Now this is a big one. Anything above 195, 200 will project this stock into a major uptrend, and we can see that also in the quarterly charts. That level of 195 opens into a new all-time high territory for the stock, where the stock then projects on the upside. And when an upside stock, let's look at what would be our next Fibonacci resistance levels. So they are at 215, 230, 255, 290, 300. So major upside possible for the stock once this upside moves. So the whole idea would be that to accumulate the stock in case there is any dip, short-term dip till 145 odd levels, and anything below that would be a investor of delight opportunity to add more towards 120 to 100 and between 120 and 100 on the upside. Yes, above 165, 170, strong breakout possibility of 195 and a lot more. So stock would start trending sharply above 160 also. So overall, a very strong stock which has got a solid potential to move on the upside. And as we can see from this trend line out here, from where the breakout has happened in the stock, that there was a pullback almost towards the coverage area out here, which you can more clearly see in the weekly. Yeah, you can see that breakout, the June 4th lows almost tested that. So any pullback here would be fantastic. Otherwise, aggression above 165, 170 for the stock. Now, I hope this video is of help to you. So please do like it, share it, and if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, do that also. A disclaimer, this is not a trading investing advice to you. This is an educational video based purely on the study of Ichimoku, applying Fibonacci along with that. So whatever decisions you take for your trading and investing, please do a thorough research study of the same. Always manage your risk, and always respect the resistance and support levels which are going with the trend. So until then, happy investing everyone. Take care.